Baby Treeze, what's up with it, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good. What's happening with you, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Music, videography, producing. You touching up on everything, man.
Yeah.
Let's get into your music. How did you get into music?
Really, like I was turfing, you feel me, gigging and shit, and really just grew up like liking music, period.
Okay.
But once that turfing phase was over, that's when I started rapping and getting in the stew. And really, I was already writing little verses and shit, like showing pops, but that reaction wasn't what I wanted. So I'm like, yeah, let me keep getting back at it. And then I finally got that reaction. I'm like, okay, you feel me? I might be able to do this shit. Like, you feel me?
Right. And what do you think like was the first time that you like got in the studio and actually like recorded?
With my brother, Sir Cloud. Yeah, that nigga had a fucking tape recorder, and I don't know how that nigga did it, bro. He had the tape recorder, hooked it up to the computer, like had a little instrumental playing, like, and that was my first song that I recorded, like, cause like at first we used to freestyle and be playing around, but you feel me, like that was the first time it got real, like, you know.
So what about the videography? How did you jump in it? Was it like, you know, I want to shoot my own music videos, or what made you start shooting music videos?
Man, shout out to moms. Like, she just bought niggas a camera one day, like, cause this was after 28 grams though, like, cause we was cashing out on videos and shit, and she was like, nigga, this cost you 2 videos or something like that. She was like, y'all niggas can learn how to do that. Like, you feel me? So basically the first video, I can't remember the song, but we basically all shot each other's scenes and everybody edited their own verse and shit. But then, like, I was the only one that just kept at it. Like, you feel me? I'm like, fuck it, we need to, nigga, we got our own camera. Let's really make this shit happen. So it was just a year of learning and trial and error.
So you did just bring up Sausalino. So what's your relationship with Sausalino?
That's my little brother, blood brother.
Oh, that's your blood brother.
Same mom and dad. Yeah, you feel me? That's little brody.
Okay. So the song 28 Grams, you know, that really brought a lot of attention to you and Sausalino. The video was shot by Videography. How did you guys come together? How did you guys put that together?
Man, this was, I was just seeing how niggas' videos was popping off. I'm like, man, we got blaps too. Like, so I'm calling every videographer I could. Like, everybody. Niggas wasn't answering. Niggas wasn't replying or what. I don't know what the deal was. Big Gigs was the only one ready. So I'm like, nigga, Friday, you could shoot something? He like, man, yup. And then, oh, that's what it was. I was like, show me your shit. But I looked at his visuals. I'm like, okay, yeah, this for surely gonna be the one right here. So basically, you know, he made it happen for it.
So B-Gig shot the video. So how did you guys actually put the song together? What was the story behind that?
Shit. We was just, this was, at the time, we was still recording ourselves. So we was just looking for a song to do, like something just gonna knock, you feel me, basically. Right. We didn't plan on doing no video or nothing. We just was up in my grandma's house, like, niggas recorded it, nigga, and the mic was in a cup, nigga, with the sock over it, nigga, on the table, like, you feel me, it was thuggery, but you feel me, it came out dope, though. So, you feel me, it was just some regular song making, but it turned out to be a joint.
So, going to your videography, you did change the name from Found First Films to Ryda4Reelz. What was the change?
Really just like a business change, you feel me? Just tightening up on that and just getting everything straight, you feel me? Trying to get the brand like right, you feel me? And brand everything the right way. You know, Ryda4Reelz down there didn't even have, when we searched that up on Google, it didn't have really too much other results. So you feel me? I felt like that was the best way to go about it. And that was Pop's old little, he started that when he was rapping.
So how'd you come into contact with 40?
Basically, It was damn, how did it happen? He followed us on Instagram one
Was it
day.
after the 28 grams?
Yeah, after 28 grams. Like, I don't know how he heard it, but he followed us on Instagram one day, and then Neff slid through, and he was just posting and shit, talking to us, and he was telling us like, you feel me? Yeah, 40 fucking with y'all. But like he probably felt like we wasn't hearing him or something, cause we just was like, man, like, feel me? That's dope. Like, but then he called him, and then he was like, man, like, you feel me? That bitch Ninja one, Woody Wop, like, you feel me? Like, that shit dope. So, and then he said he wanted to do something with us, and just told us to link up with him. So and then what happened? Feek tapped in with us one day and was like, y'all trying to meet up? And we went and met him and had dinner and shit, chopped it up, and then we did some songs.
I know that was like a dope experience, you know, to be able to work with an icon, legend.
Man,
and for him to, you know, recognize your talent, your creativity.
Yeah, it was dope as fuck. And Mom's like been slapping that shit. Like, that's we grew up slapping 40 for Mom, so we brought Mom's with her. We took her to meet him. You feel me? Wow. So that was like dope.
Super dope.
Yeah, like that was she one of his biggest fans. So for us to be able to, you feel me, make this music and you feel me, be able to have her meet him, and really it wasn't no concert shit. Like, we really had dinner with the nigga. So you feel me? It was a different experience.
So I do want to clarify for viewers. Are you from Vallejo?
Yep, South Vallejo.
So you're from South Vallejo.
Yeah.
And what's the affiliation with Fam First?
Well, that's my cousins and shit. We grew up with them, like Jock and Key and Sir Keithers, Sir Ye. You feel me? That's just the family. We grew up with them.
And that's family. So is that a brand label? It's just it's a lot. Everybody's entrepreneur.
It's really more of a movement. It's more you feel me? They gon' like, we left it for them to, if they wanna make it a brand, I believe they could, but it's not. It's too much stuff, like too much other stuff that says Fam First, and that's a main reason why we like switch it to Ryda4Reelz too. But basically, like, yeah, it's more of a movement, but they branding it though, and they got you feel me, merch and everything.